today we know for a fact that a lot of these illnesses, some cancers, cardiovascular diseases, like I said, stroke, heart attacks, hypertension, diabetes, all that we know for the fact, research has shown that it's all linked to our lifestyle. It's all linked to our lifestyle. So if you're not eating healthy, if you're not exercising, if you're not mentally stable, all those things can contribute to you. You know, if you're too stressed, it can all contribute to, you know, to these illnesses. So we just want to make people aware, you know, like nutritional wise, just eat organic. If you can. In Africa, you are so lucky because you can afford organic. Here, Jane,
we can't.
It's expensive.
It is very expensive.
To eat organic here, you have to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
But back home, we just went to the farm, the back of the house. You get your vegetable, you get your cassava, cocoyams, everything. You know, peanut.
The best.
Groundnut, you just from the ground, you really pumpkin seeds,
proper
protein, really good stuff. So yes, so if we can just go back to basics, you know,
it's about going back to
making sure you're looking after yourself very well, because when you're ill, then they know that you've exhausted everything else. You are nourishing yourself well, you are exercising, you're moving about, you're sleeping enough, because we have to sleep 7 hours for adults. I believe it's about 12 hours for kids. It depends, as you're growing, it changes. Yes. So yes, but all that is very important, you know. Having a social life, you know, for your mental health, like Jane said last time, have somebody that you can
talk to,
that you can confide into.
Because stress, as you said, is one. People don't realize how much stress can cause problems to you. Even saying that you want to live a healthy lifestyle, you want to eat the right food, you don't want to eat the processed food, the junk food. But when you're stressed,
that's what you go for.
Research actually shows that
cake.
You're more likely to go get those stuff when you're stressed.
Yeah.
And that's why your stress levels have to be minimal.
Monitored. Yeah. You have to try and minimize. Yeah, because you have to stop dwelling on things that you can't change. If you can't change it,
don't worry about it.
Why are you worrying about it?
Don't worry about it. Yes. It's what I say, you know. I remember one of my colleagues, if she watched this video, she probably know that I had a little conversation. She was having a little bit of a difficult time, you know, at home, balancing stuff and all of that. She had a lot on her plate. And she spoke to me and I was like, so she said when she goes home, she doesn't really sleep properly. So this one day when we almost finishing the shift, I said, when you get home, get a piece of paper. Just draw some circles. One little circle in the middle and another one next to it. And then all those things that you've got in your mind, write them in order of priority. Which one you have control over and which ones you don't. So the ones you have control over, handle those ones. And the ones you cannot do anything, just leave them.
Leave them, because there's nothing you can do.
There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Because worrying about it, it's going to make you ill. Yeah, you know.
So there's no point.
Yeah, and
but
exactly. And she did that. She did that. The following day, she came back to work. She gave me a big hug. She said, it worked. She said, I actually slept. And I was like... So those are the basics.
Yes.
You didn't need anything, you know. You didn't need any extra counseling or extra money, or it's just about
prioritizing
choices, you know.
Making what is important. What can I change? Can I change this? Yes. What can I do to change it? Do what you need to do to change it. Can I change this one? No, it's out of my control. Then let it be.
Let it be.
Just because we tend to dwell on things, dwell, and then mental health, then you're going off work because of stress, then you're ill because when you're stressed, research has shown it makes you vulnerable to all kinds of illnesses, even including cancer.
Yeah.
So you're putting yourself at high risk of things that are even more dangerous,
which you don't even have control over. That's the most the thing you don't have. Just let them be.
Yeah.
If you cannot deal with it, just let it be. Even the past was the past. It did whatever it did to you. Let it be.
Let it go.
Just let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yes. Let it go.
So just let it go. You know,
just live your life.
Live your life. Tomorrow you don't have control over. The only thing you got control over is today.
It's now.
So
try to improve what you can improve on today. You know, like I would say, yes, you've realized that, okay, I've put on a lot of weight, I'm having breathing difficulties, I'm struggling with stuff because of my weight. Yes, that I can change. I can change the way I eat.
Exactly.
I can move more. I can improve my sleep.
Yeah.
I can. But let's say you are in a job that is a very stressful job and it's stressing you a lot. There's nothing you can do about the job unless you change job. So you just need to now find strategies to cope better. But you know, you can't change your job right now. So don't worry about that too much because you're going to make yourself ill. You can put things to help you cope better, but the other thing to do is to change job, but that's not as easy.
It's not as easy, and you deal with it. It's just like us nurses. Every single day you go to work, you're not sure how many staff are going to be available to care for those very unwell patients. So what do? When you go, they said you've only got the two of you on duty. You cannot stress yourself about that.
Yes, because you will kill someone before the shift ends. If you're stressing about it, you will make a big mistake.
Yeah.
So you have to just calm yourself down
and prioritize.
Yes.
Keep the patient safe.
Yes, and that's it.
Who is the one that have to keep my eyes on them? Yes. Because if they're very unwell, I'll focus on this one. Everybody else can wait.
Yes, because they're fine.
They're fine.
They're fine. They're in hospital because we are just monitoring the situation, but they're not at high risk right now. So they can wait. We deal with the most ill one, the most pressing situations, and you carry on. So you just find strategies because the more you deal with your stress level, the better you will be. The better you will feel. You know. So
and you're
like
more
that.
productive as well when you're good in yourself. When you feel fulfilled and satisfied in yourself, you're more productive.
So things like that, you know. So let us know really for you what is the thing that mostly affect you. The thing that you found that affects you more. Is it more, let's say, stress? Is it more you can't control your eating? Is it more
because it's a problem for some people?
Is it more you really struggling to sleep? You know, like this lady here. What is causing you not to sleep? What is that thing that is making you, you know, have sleepless nights? You know, think about it. Is it worth giving it that, you know, that place where you can't sleep, you're making yourself ill? Is it something that you can change? If not, what can you do? You know, if you can change it, what are you waiting for?
Exactly.
Why haven't you done what you need to
change
do
it?
To change it.
Change it, because if you don't change it, there's no point complaining about.
Because then you go to hospital, the doctor is going to give you antidepressant, and then antidepressant are going to make you feel anyhow. Then you're going to have side effect from antidepressant. Then you're going to have a vicious cycle. Okay, antidepressant. Now I'm sleeping. I'm not sleeping. Or I'm feeling dizzy. Or I'm feeling like, and they will say it's the side effects of antidepressant. Oh, I can't go to work like this because I'm antidepressant. It
creates another spiral of problems.
Vicious cycle. So we try to stay away from those things. You know, we try to deal with things naturally. So yes, so you need to prioritize your lifestyle, your healthy diet, exercising, because Jen and I, we both know the advantages of exercising. And healthy diet.
Just started but now I'm not going back.
We've seen it all. We know. So we are telling you from experience, not just as health professional, but from the fact that we've experienced the changes that come with eating healthy, exercising, improving your sleep, dealing with stress. All that contribute to you feeling so well, your well-being. Honestly, if you deal with those things, what you, I don't know, the way you will feel is unbelievable. Okay.